Hey everybody, we're gonna be Shifty Sunday here in a minute, but before I start the intro, I just want to remind everyone that I know last week's show we had a bunch of people that came in and watched, and there should have been a lot more views than what there is. We'll talk about that after the intro, but I got a sneaky suspicion YouTube is trying to do something to my views. That's all as I'm saying. So if I can get all of you people out there to come in and wipe off your feet, uh, undo your slacks and relax because tonight is Shifty Sunday, and man, do I have a lot to say. Do 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 do. Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most that likes mozzarella sticks melted over his toast. Hebrew77 here, along with Amazon Lion and Sagittariusly Speaking. Welcome to the show. Sandy Diva and Jeff Zanzibar will be joining us shortly. But we do have Saggy here, as I said. We do have Amazon Lion here, as I said. And before I go to you, Amazon Line, I want to know one thing. Hey, there's pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. Hey, man. John Nada, would it be cool if Super Mario, Zelda, and not Princess Zelda, but Link? So Super Mario Brothers, Link, and Billy and Jimmy Lee from Double Dragon. But Billy and Jimmy, of course, have their own cars. Like they don't have separate cars or anything like that. Just one car. And if they were all in a regulation NASCAR, not no silly Mario Kart bullshit, but I'm talking about NASCAR 100%. Which one do you guys think would win? We're asking the audience. Well, I mean, you guys can answer too if you want, but mostly the audience. Amazon Line? You there?
I'm here. I was just reading through the comments. Hello, everyone. What was the question? Hey, I didn't pay attention in school either, so.
Well, that's all right. No, if Link from Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, and the Double Dragon brothers, Billy and Jimmy Lee, and were in a regulation NASCAR game, I said game, a regulation NASCAR race, not game, a race. They're all in the race, all of them, and like one's driving the Wonder Bread truck, I mean car, truck, and the other one's driving like Budweiser car, whatever. They're all part of that circuit. Okay, just imagine if they're that. And so, who would win? Okay, do I have to be specific?
Whoever has the banana peel.
Well, here's how I could be specific. Okay, Super Mario is driving the Wonder Bread car, and Link is driving the Old Spice car, and Billy is driving. I think is there a Budweiser car? the Budweiser car, and Jimmy is driving. What's another car that's in NASCAR? Help me out, guys. Do you know? Let's just say he's driving.
Home Depot.
Oh, is that really a car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's say he's driving that one. So now with that information, wait, was there one more? Did I say Billy and Jimmy? Oh, they're in the same car. Never mind. So with that information that you now have, I don't know that if it would make a difference, but with the information that you now have, and I'm asking the audience mostly this, but you guys can answer too. Who do you think would win that particular race if it was real life? Mario, Zelda, or not Zelda, but Link from Zelda, Billy or Jimmy Lee from Double Dragon?
I would have to choose Mario.
Did you say a very confused Mario?
No, I just said I would have to choose Mario.
Oh, okay. Well, he would be confused too, I would imagine. Okay.
I
Okay,
can
Mark.
relate.
What
I'm
would you?
confused.
I'm sorry. What would you choose, Amazon?
I'd have to go with Mario.
Really? Okay.
Either that or Link.
Just to be different, I'm gonna go with Link from Zelda. Now let's see what the audience. Zelda was cheating on her husband. That's why they called Link. Wonder Bread Car is Jeff Gordon. Gordon Shumway. Oh, I loved Gordon Shumway. That was Alf's real name. Oh man. Bernie Mac drove a Wonder Bread truck. Oh, he did for real? He said for real. Oh wow. We got pushing buttons and Go Kart Bob. And now my scroller's broke. Okay, wait. And that's the beginning of the conversation, basically. Oh, by the way, I got something to say to
So
Edward.
do you think Wonder Bread is worth paying the extra 80 cents for or whatever to get Wonder Bread versus the store brand?
It is if you're going out in the snow. And I'll tell you what I mean by that is like when we were kids, we would put Wonder Bread bags over our shoes to go out in the snow so we wouldn't get our shoes all messed up. So that's the thing that we did. That Wonder Bread bags were our snowshoes, so to speak. And so if I had to go by that answer, then I would say the extra 20 cents or whatever is absolutely worth it.
How about you, Amazon Lion?
No, I always buy the cheap stuff. But as for what I wore, snowshoes that or snow boots, that would have been plastic grocery bags. I didn't use bread bags.
Oh,
All right. So neither one of you would have bought it because the bread is better.
no, not at all.
That's interesting. So I wonder how they stay in business if most people choose that way.
That's a good question because these days I definitely I mean, I've basically always gone the cheap route, but I pinch pennies out of pennies. It's hard for me to spend. So even with food products, I just buy all generic stuff. Oh, except for my coffee. I'm very picky about my coffee.
Oh, it's flat. Very funny, Bob. Um, how would you like to have, like, here's the thing. Now you talk about bread, and I just dropped a Reese's peanut butter thing. But let me ask you a question. Because here's my thing about brand names and stuff. There's only a few things that I will buy as brand names. Like I was talking about the Wonder Bread because that's what I'd seen in the meme. They were Wonder Bread bags. I was making a joke. Normally I would buy the cheap brand. But when it does come to name brands, I think it does kind of make a difference. Like when it comes to the paper towels or toilet paper, I would say about 99% of the time, brand name does make a difference. And I would also go on to say that laundry detergent, same thing. Like if you're buying an off brand to Tide or something like that, you're basically paying for water. You're just paying for extra water because that's how they get by with doing it so cheap. They just
Oh,
take.
yeah. That's another thing I'm picky about is my laundry soap, and that's exactly what I get, and I buy nothing else.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Well, I mean, you're only getting what you pay for, anyways. Like I said, you're getting like a little tiny bit of laundry detergent, and the rest of it is watered down. It's just water. But if you buy Tide, you know you're getting full on detergent. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a bag of potato chips.
Right.
You know, in fact, I was talking to some dude in the grocery store about this. We were talking about chicken nuggets and other stuff. And he's like, look, you get a bag of so much in the bag for about $10. And look what you're getting. I said, yeah, most of it's air. So when you're buying a bag of potato chips, you're getting the bag about not even half full and the rest is air. You're paying for air basically. So
The one you're paying for water and the other you're paying for air.
yeah, there you go. Hey, there's Suso. We tried to get him on. We were going to ask him to come on the show. But it's just not working out. Buy Pringles. You know what? I do have Pringles. But you know what? They're not Pringles, though. They're Stacks. And I actually like Stacks better than Pringles, believe it or not.
Well, I like Pringles better than Stacks.
For real?
Suso said he tried to get on, but it's not letting him find you.
No, that's weird. Saji, did you send him an invite through the thing?
I copied and pasted the link that was in the one that you sent me.
Huh.
So maybe you have to send it to him.
I don't understand why it's not going through Messenger. Like he should be able just to click it on Messenger. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
Did you send it to him on Messenger?
Oh, yeah. The Pringle guy did have a monocle, or doesn't he still? I remember him having a monocle, the Pringle guy.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to him in a while to know if he still has it or not.
That's what he's best known for, the
I
monocle.
bet you I can take a huge guess on what you're munching on, though.
Sorry.
Reese's Pieces.
Well, yeah. I dropped
Yep.
it on the floor a while ago. That's what he's most known for is the monocle and the mustache. Does he not have the monocle anymore? That is weird. He does not have a monocle. Oh, Suso, I wonder if I sent you a link through StreamYard. I wouldn't want others jumping on it, though. I don't know. Maybe if I sent you a link. Wait,
I can send you his email address.
I mean, I have it, but I'm having trouble with my email because I'm out of storage.
He has several different email addresses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, if he has a Gmail, I could probably get on there. Is it Gmail? I mean, put it in private, and I'll see if I can copy it. Because if he has a Gmail, then I can get into my Gmail. I'm having trouble for some reason.
He had Hotmail.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I'm having trouble with my Hotmail. I don't know if it's because I don't normally use it on my computer or what the deal is. I'm having trouble. I'm in there, but I tell you what, have him send me an email and I'll see if it pops up, and then I can click on his email. Does he have my email? I'll put my email in there.
I like Suso's last comment.
I'll put my email in there. I don't care who's got it. It's my email. In fact, I've put it up here several times because I use that for my t-shirt store. So, I mean, what the heck? There. Now, send me an email, then I'll see if it pops up in my Hotmail, and then we'll pop you in here, hopefully. Okay, let me go ahead and, I mean, like I said, I use that for my t-shirt store. Ah! Wait, where is it? There we go. Oh, I can't. It won't let me do it. Won't let me delete it. Hey, Saji?
Yes.
Can you delete a comment? You have a wrench, right?
I have to go into YouTube.
Oh, never mind. Amazon, are you in YouTube? Look, anybody with a wrench, can you guys just delete it for me, please? Because I'm having trouble with that even because I'm not in my YouTube.
Do you mean block the action?
No.
No.
You should be able to delete it. Well, let me try to get on my YouTube.
It just says actions and it says
Okay.
report or block. That's it.
Well, I don't want you to do that because then I'll get in trouble. Let me get in there and see what I can do. I gotta get into my YouTube. It's hard for me to get in my YouTube. Let's see here. Do. He bro, get in your YouTube. Do it right freaking now. No, that's from 6 days ago. What the heck?
So in other words, we're supposed to dance our cares away.
Okay, I need to share this YouTube. What the heck?
So another
With you know who? Well, Hebrew. Okay. Oh, I wish I'd quit doing that. You would think it would show right up in my account, but it never does. There we go. Now I can get on there and delete that comment.
Hey, everybody, and what?
Wow. Wait, where's the comments? This is old. That's an old one. Live, damn it. Live is in live right now. This is weird, guys.
Suso's leaving comments.
Who fell asleep in comments?
I said Suso is leaving comments.
Oh, well, he needs to get in here then. Oh, wait.
You miss him. Go watch his videos.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did he say
he's out soon anyway, so don't sweat it. And we'll figure it out next week.
you're getting out of here soon?
We'll do something in a week or two.
Oh, man. I was totally looking forward to that, too. Oh, well. Oh, wait. I got something here. Hold on, bruh. We can... It's only 8:15, and I know it's got to be earlier than that in Colorado. Let's see. Oh, my God. Why won't it let me... Okay. I started to say there's some shenanigans going on here. Oh, spaghetti.
Well, Go-Kart Bob said he tried to post a link today and it kept disappearing.
Really?
Yeah. Suso said, get on with the show.
Well, I'm trying to, but I got a thing here. What in the hell? Oh, I'll show them do this to me. Saji, so, you know, sometimes things come up, you know, people wonder why, and they're just like, where did this person pop up from? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for an example, President Trump was in a defamation of character suit against some chick. I don't know if you've been following this or not, but it just seems awful weird to me that, you know, I'm not going to mention much of it because I don't know just how much of it we were allowed to say on YouTube, but it's like it's awfully weird. Like, we don't hear about this chick for years, and not while the whole time he was president, none of this stuff ever came up. There was never any attempt to get it out there until election year pops up. And then all of a sudden now this is going on. I was like, how stupid do you guys think that we are? That this isn't all set up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't know anything about it.
Well, supposedly, like, I don't even know how long ago it was, but there's this lady, and she claims, and I'll get more into it when Jeff gets here, but she was claiming that Trump was flirting with her and trying to go out with her, harassing her, and crap like that, and then I don't know if it's because of a book or something, but there was something come out, all these things he was saying about her. So she was suing him for defamation of character. You know, she was in this whole defamation case And I don't think I really even heard of a defamation case where there was a jury, but apparently this is like a trial. But it was one of those things where you'd have to see it completely. You know, you'd have to kind of be following it a little bit
Right.
to really see the full picture. But basically, in the nutshell, I think, along with a whole bunch of others, that it's all a setup, that it's all another ploy to try to make him look bad, to try to make him look, because here it is election year and they're just coming up with this. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little suspicious. That's all I'm saying. I'll get more into it when Jeff gets on here because he knows more about it than you do. But what are you going by what you just heard? I mean, what are your do you suspect anything or have any kind of feelings about whatsoever? What are your thoughts?
I'm surprised that's the best case they got against him is something like that. I thought they were trying to get him for the boxes that he had in Mar-a-Lago.
Well, they tried a lot of stuff. You know that.
Right.
But I'll tell you, man, it's just crazy. Like, how bad do you want to get rid of your opponent? You know what's crazy is how gullible people really are. It's like I'll be watching a video and underneath the comments, I'll see Biden supporters and I'll just go and I'll hear him say things like, and I'll probably repeat this later when Jeff comes on because we like to talk about this sort of thing, but I see him say things like, what was one of the things? Oh, yeah. Trump's up there. If he has to read off of a teleprompter or something, they're like, oh, he'll get it wrong and calling him a pedo and all this other stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. You do realize everything you are saying about Donald Trump is exactly what Joe Biden is. He's the one that has to read off the teleprompter. He's the one that's a pedo. Like, he's the one that's a child sniffer. Where do you guys come up with this stuff? Well, obviously, I mean, it's not original, but they will say the exact same thing about Trump, even though he's no way, shape, or form any way like this. It is so funny, so weird, so bizarre that these people will follow this man after they've seen display after display of how incompetent he is and how really there's no other way to say it, but just how he fumbled speech after speech after speech and how he fell up a flight of stairs. I've never seen anyone fall upwards up a flight of stairs, but Joe Biden managed to pull that off. And over and over and over again, he keeps doing these things, and it's just like they don't see it. And I'll tell you what the biggest problem is. They need to quit watching the news. I don't care if it's CNN, even though they are the worst of it. But I don't care if it's CNN. I don't care if it's Fox, because Fox has lied to us too about a few things. They're all the same. Just quit watching the news. The news is feeding us nothing but misinformation and bullshit. Just all a bunch of lies. And, you know, at one time I thought, well, certainly it can't be as deep as the local news. No, you
Remember
can't.
when you used to think that pro wrestling was real?
I don't think I ever really thought that, to be honest. But yeah, I could. Yeah, I definitely.
It's the same feeling that you get when you realize that the news is all choreographed and and faked and manufactured information given to the masses when they deem it's necessary for them to be told this or told this. When they deem it's necessary to be told that, we're told that.
Yeah. Calling you somewhere. I got the email, Sue, so I was trying to send it, but it did something weird to me. I can't. I don't know. My email's broken. But where was yeah, it's so weird, dude, so bizarre. The news to me used to mean something. It used to be the truth. It used to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But then somewhere along the way, it started to become all sex, lies, and videotape, basically. I mean, it filled with lies and conceit and hidden truth, half truths. Like there could be a half truth, and I can see that, but it's
Yeah,
never.
but you used to be able
Oh,
to look at who wrote the article, USA Today, the New York Times, whatever it might be,
yeah,
um, and can take that into consideration when you're reading it, because of course each publication or news source has its own political bias, and that's one of the reasons why you subscribe to it, is because it shares some of your political bias. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely.
So it's always been, that's always been somewhat the case. It's just never been so extreme before as to uh, what the articles are about and how much hate and 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 fiction is involved in it. Like it's just so, it's like watching the drama unfold at the WWE stage. It really is.
That's it's interesting you should say that because I do have something to say about football also. As we start to find out that it's actually all rigged. But it's so funny because you would turn on the TV, you would see someone like Walter Klondike. What's his name? Walter Klondike.
Cronkite.
Cronkite, thank you. What would you do for? Never mind. But no, seriously, you would turn them on, and he would say, there was a guy that got hit by a car, and he was okay except for a few bruised ribs and a broken leg. And okay, you accepted that and you moved on. That's what was going on that day. Or he would say something like, the president of the United States got shot at today, but unfortunately, or fortunately, they missed, or something like that. And you would see that. And that's exactly what happened. You would believe it, and that's what happened. But nowadays, they would be like, some guy got shot in the street today. But actually, it wasn't from a gun. It was from a slingshot, and it wasn't an actual bullet. It was a rock. You know what I'm saying? Like they twist the facts. Like some of the truth is still there, but they twist it to make it sound better or to make it sound. They're giving us things that they think we want to hear. In other words, instead of the actual truth.
The news has become the Jerry Springer show.
Oh yeah, definitely. had it being sensationalized and big, like almost like a circus, performance.
Mm-hmm.
And there's plenty of people out there that are acting like clowns right now, so why not? Why not, dude? That's all I gotta say about it. Castle Rock Productions, isn't that NBC Noise Guru? Speaking of Noise Guru, you've been saying a lot of really cool things here during the broadcast, Noise Guru. You've been saying not really cool things, but really funny things. Hey, you know what, guys? Do you got anything you want to add to the subject real quick, Saji? Anybody? Before we go to the next thing?
No, I'm good.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, cool. Speaking of funny, I figured maybe we can get on with the memes.
What do you mean? Get on with the memes.
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? Get on with the memes.
I mean, what do you mean? Get on with the memes.
Well, let's roll that beautiful meme footage.
We got some music here got to play, and let me know if this is too loud or if you guys can't hear it or whatever.
It's too loud. I can't hear it.
Nah, you're funny. No, you know what? I don't like that one. It's kind of, I don't know.
I'll turn it down just a little bit.
Hold on, yeah, no, I had it there, but I forgot how you do that. Oh, here we go. Oh, too much, too low. That'll work. Okay, guys, let's get on with the memes. Wait, is that too much?
Well, you're fine.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. Let's get on with the memes. Now, where did I put them silly things? Well, I don't want to share that right now. Okay, hang on, guys. That's my email. Share the email, boys. Don't share the email. Creepy. Okay. Working my way up. These don't look like very many memes, by the way. Who did this? You did this? Okay, no problem.
Didn't you find it?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm kind of going off the rails here. I think the music has got me transfixed. I don't know why. Cool. Let's see what the heck this thing is. Huh? You want to do it?
Sure. And can anybody else relate to this? Now, when I'm not having anybody watch, I do an excellent job at so many things. But this is me when someone's looking at me while I'm doing something. Like my brain goes out the door. Can anybody else relate? Saji? Hebro?
I don't think I've ever gone to this extreme, but I have like been pouring or just doing something, and then all of a sudden someone will start talking to me, and then I'll get all messed up like this. I do relate to that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I get the. I relate to it, but I can barely make out the image because I can't see well, and I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's a stove, and they're trying to cook an egg or fry an egg, and the burner's going on one, The pan's not even on the burner that's on. The eggshell is in the pan, and the egg managed to get in the stove.
Gotcha.
Because when
Yeah, that's
you know,
pretty crazy.
well, yeah, I mean, I do fantastic when nobody's watching me, but when somebody's watching me, I don't know what happens. My anxiety shoots through the roof. I can't focus. My whole brain goes bye-bye.
I never I make those killer shots in the wastebasket when nobody's watching.
I know, right?
Right? Things
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Everything's coming up Millhouse that day.
This would be cool.
Fix your broken air conditioner on a budget. I gotta
Let's see what
say,
it's made out of.
yeah.
That would be cool.
I'll tell you what. Is that Los Angeles or Mexico? I can't tell which, but those are definitely palm trees. Anywhere where there's
Yeah,
palm
it looks
trees.
not like nice weather, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, Saji, do you have palm trees around where you're at?
All over the place, yeah.
Oh,
It's not uncommon at all to see them.
wow.
In fact, it surprises me how many kinds of different trees there are besides palm trees. There's so many different kinds of trees that grow in Florida.
I'll tell you what I've never done is like, it'd be kind of cool to have a fresh orange, like right off of the orange tree. Because I've never actually had an orange, like, from Florida. Like they say Florida oranges on there. You know, but I think that's just to trick us.
Well, they probably came from Florida, but you never just picked the orange off of the tree and ate it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. No, but I do think they're lying to us that they're not actually from Florida, that they're from Georgia.
They're from Florida, Michigan.
Hey, you know what would be funny?
What?
If Michigan had 3 bordering states. Wait a minute, they do, don't they? Illinois is one of them. Oh wait, Chicago's not a state, although it should be. It should be its own state. So they have Illinois connects to Michigan. Wisconsin, that was the other one. So there's 3 bordering. There's Wisconsin, Illinois, and Michigan. If I'm not mistaken.
Wisconsin can't border itself.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it borders Michigan, doesn't it?
It borders Ohio.
Oh, okay. Why did I think it borders Michigan?
I don't know. I'd have to look at a map. I can't remember.
Admit it, you've tried to avoid stepping on the cracks.
Did you ever do that?
Well, yeah, but had I known things were going to be the way they were, I would have stepped on them on purpose. Break your back. Break your back.
Even as a grown-up, I did this, by the way.
Not step on cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you skip over the cracks.
You know, I think that was something that was taught to kids. So when they're entering like a doorway, it teaches you to step over the threshold, which you're supposed to.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. And like, just imagine if you tried to do that if you had a tile floor, which I do, which you do. But if you have a tile floor, tiles have a lot of cracks in them.
Yeah, that would be hard for me these days because I don't have good balance and they're all little bitty squares. I'd be having to walk on my tiptoes.
I think that's
I
what
don't see that turning out real well.
I think that's what he did on What About Bob? Like he was trying to avoid all the cracks. You ever see that movie, What About Bob?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
It's a good movie. You know, I've seen this guy. This guy's on
Make a good president.
this guy's on some is that from American Horror Story?
No, I don't think it's from American Horror Story. I
But
think
this
it was
guy
another movie. Does anybody out in the comments know?
but this guy was on had a YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't it like a Rob Zombie film? Wasn't he in like one of those?
Land of the Thousand Corpses. Was that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. He was a clown.
Huh. Okay. Now this is my kind of potato humor. I see you looking at that French girl.
I like the voice. That was good.
Thank you. Yeah, boy. That French fry smoking a cigarette.
You know, I am really tempted to try this to see if it works. I've got a teenager that won't clean her room. Grab a bag of black rice from the grocery store and sprinkle it around their room to resemble mouse droppings. This girl of mine totally thought there was a mouse in her room. She cleaned it from top to bottom in high heels so the mouse wouldn't run under her feet. Follow me for more mom tips. Oh my God, I wonder if this really works.
Where the heck do you get black rice?
The store?
Oh, very funny. No, I mean, like, who the hell eats black rice? I've seen brown rice. That's all I've ever seen my whole life. Brown and white. Never heard of no black rice. Why I oughta. Oh, I love this.
Heck yeah. I present to you the Nothing is Getting Done Today 3000. That would be a dream piece of furniture right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never want to get out of that thing.
You got your radio, looks like a place for your laptop. Looks like a serving tray can go there. Got your little lamp here. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if a TV comes out the bottom part.
Phone charger. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or if that's just a sitting area.
Yeah. I bet it does.
It's mounted on the wall.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Man, if only there were a toilet there. Yeah, you would never have to leave.
Time, I'll have a fold down one.
Right?
Along the side.
You'd never have to leave that area. Water. Jesus was here. That's funny. Oh, man.
Kid sobbing Something happened to my toy, Daddy. It's not making sounds anymore. You. You ever take the batteries out of kids' toys?
Oh yeah, that a couple times.
Well, good. At least I know I'm not the only guilty party.
Sometimes you have to, man. Getting back to
Especially if it's just one that like just plays one or two tunes.
getting
You
back
have to hear that noise over and over.
getting back to the whole Jesus thing.
Yeah.
Go back to this meme. Okay, this reminds me of a YouTube video I was watching. This guy had asked his wife about something, and his wife said, "We're going to do that the day you can walk on water." And so he got those, those 24 packs bottles of water.
Yeah.
He got about 2 or 3 of those things and got up on top of them and walked across them. Like, well, I walked on water. You get it?
Yes.
He actually walked on water. Bottles of water.
Maybe you should try that. See what happens.
Oh, I'd probably get my ass kicked. No.
2 days until payday.
Okay.
Did you look where the toilet paper roll is?
Oh my God.
Coffee filters.
I see. Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
Mm-hmm. Well, you couldn't flush them for one thing.
No.
I don't know if it would be all that soft for another thing. I don't know. It might work.
If you use enough.
But then you'd have to go get more coffee filters.
Yeah. This next one's for you.
If I don't text back at night, it's because I'm out being Batman. I'm out helping Batman. Yeah.
The first one sounded more right for some reason.
Yeah.
You're out being Batman.
I saw something on Matt Walsh, and I was kind of surprised by it, or taken back by it a little bit. Not much. But he's like me when it comes to the whole call versus texting thing. And my whole thing on that is I don't even like calling people anymore. Like, why call when you could just say what you need to say in a few simple words? I mean,
I still disagree. I think hearing the voice is so much better than just seeing words.
well, I mean,
Because I can look around and see words anywhere.
to me, there's the convenience of it. There's the non-awkwardness of it. I just don't. Now that we have this technology, it's like as much as I am against technology, this is one piece of technology that I'm actually for. Like, instead of going through that whole hoorah of picking up the phone, and then you're talking on the phone, and you're saying basically the same thing that's taken 20 minutes that you could have said 5 seconds in a text, just like that. And not only that, but it's like maybe you might want to multitask. Maybe you got to get up and go pee. Well, you can, if you're sending text back and forth, you can put down your phone and honestly go pee and come back later and text back your answer later. You don't even have to text it right then and there. And that's the beauty of it too, is that you're not sitting there on the phone, you're not hurting your face, you're not leaning it on your shoulder, hurting your ear. You know, it's not like the old days where you had to constantly hold the phone up against between your shoulder blade and your ear, or set it down on the counter somewhere while screaming to the
And what's wrong with you not taking it to the bathroom? Don't you know the bathroom is the new phone booth these days?
Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm not even talking about that right now. I'm talking about cooking. I'm talking about cooking. Where did you get that from?
We weren't talking about cooking. We were talking about texting and calling.
I know, that's what I said.
You sound like you said cooking.
I was getting ready. I was saying that you might want to cook. Well, it's easier to cook if you're texting than if you're talking to someone. Because like that meme that you showed earlier, you have to concentrate when you're cooking. Because you can't just, unless you're really good at multitasking, that shit might actually happen. You might end up with an eggshell in your frying pan and the egg inside the stove. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you're texting someone, instead of calling them, and all of a sudden you got them in your ear, then guess what? You're going to end up with an eggshell in your frying pan, and the egg itself is going to end up in the stove.
I get the hint already. I'll text you. I won't call you. All right? Especially around dinner time.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Okay.
You'll be multitasking.
Well, sure. Why not? On to the next. I laughed way too hard at this. People who go on runs right after they wake up. Me just trying to process being alive.
I definitely feel like that one penguin.
One of those is you and one of those is me.
I don't know how people just get up and go. I feel half dead when I wake up. Like I even have to process, oh my gosh, am I still breathing?
Huh.
Oh man, I need coffee. It's like the first two thoughts that run through my brain.
You know what's weird, and I don't want to go on another rant, but it's weird how when we sleep, like I was watching I think it was a documentary or something a while back, and they were talking about how humans don't actually need to sleep. Like it's our brains that actually need to rest, but I never understood that, because if you don't sleep, you essentially die. Like you lose, your blood pressure goes up, you lose oxygen, your concentration falls off, and all of your nerve cells and all that, they get damaged, and that never made sense to me. So obviously we need to sleep. You know, but what I can't understand is how some people can just pop right up like me, and then there's other people. And I think what it is because if you have sleep apnea, then you're not getting enough sleep at night, and it makes you more tired than you are actually sleeping. So people that can get up, just pop up and just go, those are the people that are getting the correct amount of REM sleep. And they also have nervous energy, or they have natural energy, which is what someone like me has. I have natural nervous energy, and I could pop right up and I can go, even without coffee. And I've just always been that way. Whereas most people, they have to have coffee in their system when they first wake up, or they just get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wake up sounding like a zombie. Uh,
I don't have to have coffee, but I much prefer it in the early first thing in the morning when I first wake up. Even if I sleep in, I'll still make coffee because I don't want to wake up and have water, and I don't want to wake up and have Pepsi or tea or anything else. I want coffee when I wake up. I don't know why, but that's just of all the things that you could choose to drink, that makes the most sense
Yeah.
to me at the time. And I would have to even admit I'm kind of grumpy if I don't get my coffee. I'm kind of a grump if I don't get
I
coffee.
know I'm grumpy. I'm already grumpy, but without my coffee, oh, that's asking for trouble.
Well, caffeine is a drug, so it can affect your mood, just like cigarettes, nicotine.
I won't smoke a cigarette until I have my coffee. I'll wait till I have my coffee to smoke my first cigarette.
Yeah, I do. I feel like I do the same thing. Like if I'm up early in the morning, and this is the weird thing, it only happens in the morning. Like after morning time, I don't really want no more coffee. Like I'm just like, no, I'm done. After a certain time, I'm done with coffee. And a lot of people I know, they like to have coffee. Like they could drink coffee any time of day. It doesn't matter if it's day, afternoon, or night. And there's a lot of people really prefer the coffee at night. But and I used to do that. I used to do that if I went out. If I went out, like I went to Steak and Shake or Hungry Jack's or someplace like that, I always had to have my coffee. But if I was just at home, no, I didn't. I only drank it in the morning, and that was it. Still to this day, I'm the same way. But I think people are just programmed that coffee is supposed to be like a morning drink. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either coffee, milk, or orange juice. And as you get older, of course, you start to get intolerant to certain things. You might be intolerant of milk. You're like, I don't really want to drink milk every morning. And then you become an adult and you're like, coffee sounds good. It sounds really good.
What I never understood was decaffeinated coffee. Why someone would want to put themselves through such a thing.
That never made sense to me either. Although
my kid said it best about me. She said, "This is your logo, Mom. I don't like coffee unless it don't taste like coffee."
Yeah.
It has to have like a really great caramel flavor to it.
Listen, don't take. But see, I drink my coffee as coffee. I'll drink mine straight. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like espresso?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had them before, but I really will just drink coffee straight for the most part.
Yeah, you add espresso to cream. It's different than adding coffee to cream. It's a whole
I
different.
go into work in the morning, and
it's a whole different concentration.
I used to drink French vanilla cappuccinos.
Those add espresso, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you go to the right places.
Yeah.
Well, on the weekends, I go into work and I tell my boss, I say, "Oh my God, boss, I'm tired. I need my crack." And he'll fix me a great big large cup of coffee with 2 shots of espresso in it, like 9 sugars and 9 creamers. So that I can get up and sometimes run 3 stations. It's a lot of stations for one person to run.
That's like Popeye with his spinach.
Yeah.
You take that.
Zoom through that place.
You take that sip of coffee, and all of a sudden you hear music in your head. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. But here's the next meme if you want to read it. Good old Amazon line.
Person, I like your name. Me, thanks. I got it for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Oh, that is funny. I got it for my birthday.
You know me, I'm always giving a sarcastic answer.
I recently come to find out these people that they have different names and stuff. I recently found out that their term from their birth name is actually, they call it their dead name. Their dead name. Like, really? What the hell do you mean your dead name? These people make me so mad. I tell you, I just don't know this world. We're not going to make it. We're just not going to make it. That is the dumbest. You talk about crack. I know you're making a joke saying like your coffee is your crack, and that's funny. Your crack. But these people are all on crack, I swear to God. They get on there and they go, well, I identify as a piano. Okay, good for you. You're still a female human being. Shut the fuck up. So, I mean, sorry folks, didn't mean to say fuck. But anyway, it just, that's what it does. And I better shut up now before I get into my soapbox and get myself in trouble. So, let's go.
Just be thankful your birthday is not in January.
Huh.
Because this is what happens when your birthday is in January.
What do you mean?
Well, because you done had Christmas and all the other holidays and you're broke. You can't even afford to get
Oh, okay.
It's just a loaf of bread.
I was like, do you turn into a loaf of bread or something?
No, that's their cake.
You know what, though? That's name brand bread, so they should be thankful. Because that's not even the cheap bread we were talking about earlier. That's kind of name brand, isn't it? What is that? What does that say?
I don't know. I can't even tell what the name of it is.
Oh, I guess that's...
I'll go with you on the name brand. It's a high quality bread.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So hey, you know what? That's pretty good. If they're getting the high quality bread.
You could always put butter on it and then cinnamon sugar.
Oh man, there you go.
Put it in the oven.
You can't go wrong.
Have a toaster.
You can't go wrong with bread. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, I've seen this one before. Hey, hold on. Hey, buddy, still fighting with the wife? Not anymore. $99 a pound. Look at the face on Elmo. Wait, is that Elmo? Who is that? That's like adult Elmo.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a teenage Elmo. Who knows?
Yeah. Look at him. He's like,
I
I want to eat me some Miss Piggy. Man, that'd be cool. I would love to have some pork chops. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be cool to do this to your wife. I'm saying, like, But $2.99 a pound, though, that's kind of expensive. Don't you think so?
I
Like, how
mean,
much?
it's only fair considering it was his woman.
I know,
He's
but
charging a fair price.
how much do you think the average pork chop weighs? Like a pound? Less than a pound? So if you put 10 pork chops in that bag,
Yeah.
you'd have about, let's see. Okay, hold on. At $2.99 a pound. Let's see. Hold on. $29.90. Right? Like about $30 plus tax.
For what? 10 of them?
Yeah. 10 pork chops would be $30.
Yeah. Give it time.
I don't know what the hell with that. Right now, you can get them at Kroger for 10 for 10.
Yeah, but we don't know how long that'll last.
$1 a pork chop. Kermit's ripping people off.
When's the last time one of you made French toast?
Who made French toast?
Probably a few months ago.
Ebro, when's the last time you made French toast?
Oh, I don't think I've ever made French toast.
Huh. Have you had French toast?
I mean, I've eaten French toast, yeah, but I don't think I've ever made it myself.
Gotcha. Do you like French toast?
I mean, it's okay, but if I had a choice to make, I'd rather choose pancakes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Not me. I'm French toast all the way.
French toast is pretty delicious. But pancakes are easier to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to sprinkle powdered sugar on a fluffy thing, you can sprinkle powdered sugar on pancakes. Isn't French toast just bread with
Well, if you want to get really easy, just buy the frozen waffles.
Oh man.
I take, some of that thick bread, and I scramble some, eggs up, add cinnamon sugar, and then I add it to my pan and then sprinkle some more cinnamon sugar on it and pour syrup on it. Sometimes you could put whipped cream. Different kinds of fruit like strawberries and
But that's
blueberries.
what I'm saying, though. You can do the same thing with a pancake. You can just put all that shit on a pancake. By the time you do your bread and everything, it'll take you 20 minutes. You make a
But
pancake.
you don't get the protein in your pancake because not all pancake mixes take egg.
Yeah, pancake mixes takes eggs too.
Not all of them.
What?
Some just take water.
Last time I checked, I saw eggs in mine. But that's just me. Oh yeah, French toast, you put egg on it, don't you?
Yeah.
You dip it in an egg wash.
Heck yeah.
What the hell? In order to function properly, a paper shredder needs to rest for 18 hours per day. That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My brain going on a little adventure instead of being present for the conversation I'm having. Yeah,
That's definitely me.
I think all of our brains does this. Don't speak. Don't speak
Like that one. Don't speak Italian to goats. You see that little picture?
The little hand going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still feed them though.
Yeah.
Just
Just don't speak Italian to them.
yeah. Well, I wish Sandy was here to see that one. That's funny. In fact, I need to do a check-in to see if any of these guys made it here. Nope, just us still. Okay.
God, I could really use a little guidance. What's happening there? I don't know, man. She asked for a little guy dance.
A guy. Wouldn't it be cool if God actually worked that way? I wish God would just like give us whatever we want, but instead of giving us whatever we want, he gives us like what he thinks he heard us say. Or just like, you know, they pull a trick on us to go, I'll give them what they want, but it's going to be funny.
Right.
When someone asks about your family and you're trying to decide if you should tell them the Disney or Jerry Springer version, oh boy.
Yeah, definitely my family.
The city should hire the guy that salts the fries at McDonald's to do the roads. Yeah. You guys do a good job at salting those fries.
You were just talking about this earlier.
Okay,
About the Lay's potato chips.
go ahead.
Is this glass half empty or half full? It's completely full. You're hired. It's Lay's potato chips. They try to convince you the bag is full
Oh, yeah.
when it's like half empty. And they're like, no, that's not air. That's chips.
Praying mantis family photo. Oh, no. Well, it does happen.
Right.
What concert is 45 cents? 50 cent Nickelback. Oh, that cat's just booing that joke. Look at his face. Like, what you just say?
Did you get the joke? Haha.
Well, of course.
This is
Oh, go ahead.
me when I'm crossing the street and a car acts like they're gonna hit or they're not gonna stop. That's exactly what I do when I look that direction. Because it's one that comes out of nowhere. You know those speeding through the parking lot?
Yeah.
That's exactly the look I give them. The guy says, for the last 30 years, all you've done is find mistakes in anything I say. And the woman says, 31 years.
I know that's true.
Okay, that's the last one.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks for playing.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the memes this week.
They were good memes. But my back's hurting right now. And I'm sure Saji's back is hurting as well. I don't know, Saji. Is your back hurting? Is something hurting?
No, but I'm going to cut out of here
You mean for good?
for tonight.
Oh, man. Okay.
And you had a message in Shifty Sunday
I do?
as well. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God, no. Don't tell me. They can't be there?
No.
What do you mean?
Sandy has to get some sleep. And he might or might not be on later.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
So
Okay.
that's how it is sometimes.
Let's go
Good
ahead.
night, guys. Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Good night, Mr.
Sandy.
Saji.
Thank you for being on.
Wow. Anyway, my back's hurting. And I thought we would take an intermission.
Okay.
But before we do, I'm going to have to download something.
Okay. Oops.
So why don't you guys sit back for a minute and just chill out? You know what I'll do? I got an idea.
What's that?
Why don't I show them one of my president's videos?
That sounds like a plan.
That's 14 minutes long. If they haven't already seen it, guys, just sit back, relax. We're going to take a brief intermission as soon as I get my YouTube up on here going. Do 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 do. Hey, can anybody name that tune? Do 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 do. It's a video game. Do do. Do 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 do. All right, let me get YouTube going here. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that like that, guys. Wait a minute, something weird's going on. Take my hand, and you'll see a world of pure insurrection. But it was from Joe Biden, so why don't you sue me? Here you go. How'd you like that song?
Bravo, dear, bravo.
Oh, why, thank you.
If I could whistle, I would, but I'm too tired.
Did I kiss your wrist all the way up your arm until you're just like, I'll be like, you'll be like, what's her name? I'll be like, oh, you spoke French. Remember?
I'm too tired to speak French.
Oh, well then. Now, what am I going to do if you have to drop off?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have much of a show now, would I?
Well, you sure wouldn't.
Well, let's have a brisk intermission.
But what did you decide on which one to play?
Well, no, because I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
Oh no.
What? What's wrong?
Oh, you couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it. Why is it not showing videos? This is weird, dude. It's going to YouTube Studio for some reason. Well, a lot of you guys might have seen this as it has 426 views on it already. But I'm going to show it in
Joe Rogan Experience.
for our intermission because it's
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Joe Rogan
Well, I
Experience.
don't see anything yet. I heard something.
well, we got to play our intermission intro. So here we go, everybody. And I'm sorry to hear that Sandy and Jeff will not be joining us tonight. And it stinks. But anyway, here's our intermission. What do we mean it's not in here? Well, where is it then? Oh, here it is.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
The Joe Rogan Experience. Parody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience. I'm your host with the most that likes melted mozzarella on my toast, Joe Rogan. And today I am sitting here with my good friend and guest host, Donald J. Trump, former President of the United States of America. Excuse me. And today we're going to play Would You Rather. All right,
Oh, hey, I got a good one for you, Joe. Would you rather rub your wee-wee on another guy's wee-wee or have sex with a guy? That's a good one, huh?
well, those are kind of two of the same thing. I mean, wait, that is kind of the same thing. Donald, you suck at this. You need to pick something out, bro. Something different. I mean, come on. Pick something good.
Okay, I do one better than that. All right. Would you rather rub your wee-wee on another man's wee-wee? Excuse me. I could belch too. Or would you rather have sex with Nancy Pelosi? That's still not getting out of this one, pal. Hey, why am I laughing? I'm up next.
I would rather shoot myself in the balls than be faced with those two options. Well, since I'm not gay, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not my thing, chicken wing, I would probably have to have sex with Nancy Pelosi. Although with my eyes closed and a bag over her head and a picture of Farrah Fawcett.
Fair enough. Although mine would be Suzanne Summers or that chick that played Paula Abdul. That's who I'm thinking about. Yeah, that would be my answer. I'd have to have their pictures up there. Okay, Joe. Well, you know, it's your go. Let's see if you can hit me with your best shot, Mr. Snot.
Okay, here's a good one for you. Would you rather go the rest of your life without eating cheese or have the shower go cold every time you try to wash your hair? You got 30 seconds to think about it, dude. Actually, 31 seconds. Dumb.
But I'd rather go the rest of my life without eating cheese. Go the rest of my life without eating cheese. Gotta wash your hair sometime, especially this nice, beautiful, luscious, blonde mane of hair that I've got, Joe. I wash it every day with Per Plus, and it conditions it too, Joe. That's wonderful.
Well, now I wouldn't know anything a whole lot about hair, but I wouldn't exactly call that luscious. In fact, it almost kind of looks like a rug. Are you wearing a rug? For the name of St. Patty's Day, man, why in the hell are you wearing? I don't think it's hair. I really don't.
Excuse me, guys, just pass it through. Hey, want something close to be spicy? Macho Man better come over here and stop me. But, wow, it is a little bit spicy. Oh my God. Yeah, go to this, fellas. I do believe my mouth is on fire a little bit. Anyway, so that is actual hair. I looked at that. Oh, no, Trump does not wear a rug. Never has he ever wore a rug. And never will he ever wear a rug. He wore a bald cap one time, though, for WrestleMania. I don't know, I think it's 31 or something like that. But he never run. Never run. God. I'll see you fellas later. I was just passing through, like I said. The bullet in my mouth is on fire from this Slim Jim, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if I throw it up in my throat a little bit afterwards. That's a reflex, you know? It's a bitch. All right, guys.
Would you rather hang out with a guy who all he does all day long is watch Sanford and Son and lifts little tiny weights and eats TV dinners, or would you rather have unprotected sex with a dirty hooker who's been living on the streets her whole life? Huh?
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind watching some Sanford and Son, some random. You know, as long as I knew he wasn't violent or didn't have a rifle, wasn't going to shoot me or anything like that, yeah. I would chill and watch some Sanford and Son with the guy. I would even eat a TV dinner with him. It would be better than risking getting an STD from some street hooker. Okay, here's a good one for you. Would you rather have to get up every morning and see Russell Crowe's face in the mirror instead of your own? Or would you rather have to get up in the morning and feed Sally Jesse Raphael her breakfast? I'm talking about feed her breakfast, like cut it up and put the fork in her mouth and all that crap.
Sally Jesse Raphael has been dead for a few years now. I hope you know that. I wouldn't mind getting up every morning, strutting over to the mirror and looking like Russell Crowe, as long as the expressions went along with my real life expressions. Like, if I look in the mirror and look like Russell Crowe, I hope that when I comb my hair in the morning and go outside, my hair is combed the way it looks when it looks like Russell Crowe. That's all I'm saying. Okay, here's a good one for you, Joe. Would you rather have a dick so long that it hangs up the end of your pant leg and you have to roll it up into your boxers every morning before going to work? Or would you rather be able to fuck whoever you want to fuck whenever you want to fuck them?
Well, if I can have sex with anyone at any time, I wouldn't really need a long dick to do it. I just need, like, the dick that I have, which, by the way, is considered a pretty good one. I mean, that's what my wife tells me. That's what the other swingers tell me. I mean, it's just what it is. But yeah.
Ew, gross, Sue. Ain't nobody trying to hear about your dick. Then, by the way, sounds like you got kind of a, I don't know, complex going on there, wouldn't you say? And that way you drive a great big old monster truck, Joe? No. But seriously, though, this game be getting kind of tiresome, don't you think? Maybe we should wrap things up.
I don't know. Maybe we can wrap things up, but I have one more thing for you. What would you rather? Would you rather never be able to watch wrestling ever again, or never become president of the United States of America ever again? What would you rather? What would you rather?
Well, I tell you, Joe, I'll be honest with you. I would just much rather not watch wrestling ever again. I mean, let's face it, wrestling hasn't been good since the early 2000s. And it kind of sucks anyway since Vince McMahon sold the company. So yeah, and besides, are you crazy? Me never become president again? Huh? Not in a million years, Joe. Not in a million years.
You ever see that show Bar Rescue? I felt like I would be amazing at that show. Boy, what the hell's wrong with this tornado, man? Oh, sorry, guys. Was I supposed to come in at the very end? After Donald Trump does his goodbyes, you know. This is Donald J. Trump. I approve this message. God bless America. Good night, everyone. Do. All that stuff. Oops. Well, here I am.
But that guy in. First Brad Pitt's coming in the broadcast, and then Deadpool. Oh, whiz fucking day, I tell you. Well, I better go check on my pasta. And if you want to close out the show, Joe, go right ahead. It's cool. You know, we got 2,999 watch hours. We just need 1 hour. We need fans to get 1 hour watch time in.
And that pasta sure does smell good. I would like to have a few bites of that, as a matter of fact. You know, no one ever does a birthday cake for me anymore. Like, I really don't like making a big deal of birthdays, especially since I'm in my 50s and whatnot. But, man, I really kind of miss the whole family atmosphere. Just sitting around the table, there's just something about that, and they go, happy birthday to you, you know. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to let you play us out. You, I believe, have a special announcement to go along with whatever the hell it is that you say at the closing. And I want each and every one of you guys out in the audience to know that you are awesome, and we'll see you next time. Donald, take us out, bro.
My special message is, it is wintertime out there, folks. Could be very cold, and anything below 20 is freezing temperatures. So don't forget to drip your sinks, let them drip. Bring in your pets for us to hunt dogs, of course, and hunting dogs with an outside dog. It just loves cold weather, let me tell you, boy. But anyway, this is President Donald J. Trump saying I approve this message. God bless America, and good night, everyone. Oh, and one more thing. Don't eat the yellow snow. Do. God, I can't wait for fucking spring.
You know Al Michaels on this voice app, right? And we should do commentary. Me and him, when just get the camera in front of a Madden game, any Madden game. Cal, I wish it were still the 90s. I sure do miss those days. Number one, I was still alive. And number two, the Madden games were at their peak. Hell, I would even take 2016. At least back in 2016, everything still made sense. Unlike this football, which is just hanging in the air, violating the laws of gravity and God knows what else. Ow, Satan, would you please stop and move that pitchfork? Oh yeah, folks, I forgot to tell you I'm dead. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Remember, Ace is the place for your friendly neighborhood hardware store.
Hello, everybody. This is old Mitchell's boy, sure to miss John. I'm sorry he's burning in hell. He's not really. It's just the skip false. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe.
I reckon what he meant to say was his name is Al Michaels, not Al Mitchells. Then he said, boy, he sure does miss John quite a bit. We just wants to let each and every one of you know to subscribe to Heroes AI Voice Parody channel. And we'll see y'all next time. You hear? Hey, I stole that from Beverly Hillbillies.
Dip. That's all, folks. Chocolate chip ice cream. The Joe Rogan Experience.
Okay. Welcome back.
And there you have it.
And there you have it, man. Where is everybody?
Well, I don't know. Where is everybody?
Did I see Wonka? Yeah. He came to me one time and said, son, I got something to tell you important. And I said, what's that? He said, look, I'm not going to live much longer. And I want you to have this factory. It's all yours. And I said, oh my God, Mr. Wonka, you have no idea how much this means to me. True story. Anyway, sorry, I'm sniffing a little bit because I'm a little bit teary-eyed because of what Willy Wonka did.
Oh, yeah.
So he's such a good person, such a good human. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Sure you
do. Anyway, Jacob Israel. I remember him, dude. He had a good show one time. Okay, so what time is it? What
I don't know. What time is it?
What time is it, Amazon Lion?
Let me think.
Is it time for me to get sick?
Oh, no. Are you getting sick?
No, but I might after this. Creepy Critters by Amazon Lion. Ladies,
it's time for that creepy critter. Yay.
Who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters.
Care Bears.
That's right. Care Bears. Yay. Okay, here we go. Hey, there's good old Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. So, tonight's creepy critter. Has anyone ever heard of the Hercules beetle? Now, last week I saw a photo and I needed to find out if this picture was real or not. So, Hebrew, if you want to get onto that set of, it should be there at the very bottom.
I can't see it.
You want me to send it again?
You said the Shifty
Shifty
Sunday.
Sunday.
Hold on a second. It's not at the bottom. Only thing I see at the bottom is no, it's not there.
It'll be the one where you see the big bug in the bread.
Oh, gross. Ah, excuse me. Okay.
Should be right after the, yeah, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, now take a look at this. It's a Hercules beetle. What looks like a Hercules beetle inside of a bread. Now, I need to know from you guys if any of you think this might be real, or do you guys think this is fake?
You asking the audience?
I'm asking the audience.
Oh. Well, let's see.
And you as well.
Oh, well, that's real. It's a real gross
I'd like to
thing.
know what the audience thinks too.
Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that. It's a heck of a sneeze, wasn't it? I know, right?
Yes, absolutely gross. I know when I saw this picture, my stomach was turning. I was like, oh yeah, this is a creepy critter we're going to do.
I like the way Bob says, sue me, all they want to do is sue me.
Well, Go-Kart Bob says, real fake. Teresa Lynch said, gross. That's why I said, I agree. I saw this. I was like, oh, my gosh. So if you want to go over to the next slide. A deliciously creepy Hercules beetle grub cake. Hercules beetle grub cake. These can weigh up to a quarter pound full grown. Bite into this quarter pounder. Hashtag yummy, hashtag cakes, hashtag grub, hashtag Hercules beetle, hashtag buttercream.
No way.
Now, if you're wondering, yes, this cake, it is a cake, is fake.
Oh, thank God.
Creative cake maker made a realistic Hercules beetle grub cake. Yummy.
I gotta tell you something. That would be good for Halloween.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it here in this little paragraph. Good Lord, we just found a cake maker who have upped the ante of the cake with poppable pimples. Folks, meet Catherine Dye of Defiant Desserts. She is responsible for this larger-than-life-size Hercules beetle grub cake. Beneath the form that would make most people squeamish is actually a strawberry lemon cake covered in vanilla meringue buttercream, which does sound very appetizing. The cake, I mean, not the actual Hercules beetle grub. Sadly, the legs aren't edible as they are just fondant-covered aluminum foil. Then again, in real life, I believe they don't eat the legs either. If this larger-than-life-size Hercules beetle grub cake turns your stomach, well, you haven't seen nothing yet. I promise you that this Hercules beetle grub cake is the tamest of all Catherine's other work of art. Don't believe? Just hit up Deviant Desserts Facebook or Instagram page and see it for yourself. Be warned, though, it is not for the faint of heart. I'm not even kidding.
Yuck.
And that's what it looks like when you cut into the cake.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Before you go to the last slide, I need to say something.
Okay.
I was wondering, at this point, I was wondering, do people really actually eat Hercules beetles? So I looked that up. So if you'll go to the next slide, next and last slide. The larva of a Hercules beetle can grow 4.5 inches long and weigh over 3.5 ounces. They are good sources of protein and are often eaten. People season them, wrap them in banana leaves, then roast them over a fire. So yes, folks, people do eat Hercules beetles. And there you have your creepy critter.
Well, it reminds me of that song, Larva Hercules beetles roasting on an open fire. Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
I don't know. You look at that picture and you tell me, would you be tempted to eat that thing or would you want to run?
I would shoot it with a shotgun, a 12. Make sure it's dead, and then flush it down the toilet, and then run.
So there it is, everyone. The Hercules beetle.
The Hercules beetle.
Hercules beetle cake.
Yuck.
Now the inside, it sounded delicious, but I don't know if I'd be able to digest it looking at the outside of the cake.
You know, lemon meringue and all that. I never had lemon meringue. Never.
Well, I can't say that. I mean, I have, and it's not bad at all. I don't think I care too much for the meringue part. It just feels weird. I guess the texture. But the lemon and the meringue together is a really good mix.
The only thing I really like, see, I'm not really big in the sweets, but the only thing I really do like is I like strawberry cheesecake and I like cherry cheesecake. Those are and peanut butter chocolate pie. Those would be the only things I've really eaten. Like I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't do coconut, so I wouldn't like coconut pie or coconut cream cake. There's a lot of people like coconut cream cake.
Oh yeah, coconut cream pie. That's one of my pies right there. But I'm not real fond of the coconut cream cake. Which is weird.
Well, there's an Italian cream cake too, and that has coconut in it.
Yeah, I think I've had it too.
But I hate.
Ooh, Noise Guru said Pepsi pie. Sounds good.
But I just hate the texture of coconut.
I don't know. I like it.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
So, Pepsi pie. I wonder what Pepsi pie would be made of, besides the obvious.
Don't know, but it sounds very interesting and intriguing. It's something I wouldn't mind trying just because.
Let me go ahead and let's do a quick shout out first. Noise Guru, Teresa Lynch, Go-Kart Bob. I said Go-Kart Bob. Ryu Gamine Mikado. I said that wrong. I know I did. I'm sorry. John Nada. Honest Hunter O'Biden. Ryu. I like the name Ryu though. Kind of reminds me of that dude off of Street Fighter. Bellatar Sexnar. Not Sexnar. Why do I keep wanting to say Sexnar? Seems like someone that's actually been in their chat before. Bellator Sinex.
I don't even know where you are. I'm like trying to scroll up just to see.
Well, I remember the Bellator part because Sandy was trying to get me to say it correctly. We had Suso in here. And I think Eddie Von Keen was in here earlier. John Nada, of course, was first in the chat. Pushing Buttons was in here. Good old Pushing Buttons. Yeah, that's it. That's all I see.
Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. It was awesome seeing you all, and I was glad to be here this week. Thank you, Hebrew, for having me once again.
Well, I'm glad we had a week.
Oh, yeah. The health meter hasn't been that high, but it's slowly going back up.
Oh, there's Kenrez. I missed Kenrez. That's right. I seen them in the chat earlier. I'm surprised Michael Fontaine or Final Fire hasn't been here tonight. But anyway, I do have one more little clip to show, and that's only because I think it's funny, and I also need an opinion of the audience and see what they think this thing is.
Sounds cool to me.
And I was going to talk about the whole Donald Trump, what was her name? Not Clarice. Chlamydia? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not too far off.
That stupid defamation case, which bunch of bullshit anyways. I was going to talk about that, but I wanted Jeff to be here to get his opinion on it. But he wasn't here tonight, so instead of that, I do have this YouTube video of mine. It's from something I put up most recently. It's from my Knight Rider video. And there was a part in the Knight Rider video, and I'll point it out when it gets here, where this phone, I swear up and down, it looks like a certain kind of phone. I set it a certain kind of way and stuff. And I know it looks just like it. And I'm trying to figure out which part it was from. It might have been the first one. But let me go ahead and get that going. While I'm doing that, you can talk about it. Talk about stuff. Just talk about stuff.
Well, right now it seems like Sandy's trying to type backstage in Shifty Sunday.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm trying to see what it's going to say.
Oh, okay.
Knight Rider,
a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of man.
I'm about to sneeze here again.
Don't forget your tissues, folks.
Oh man, here it comes.
Just that time of season.
It's the time of the season to be sneezing. Time of the season. Okay. Right about here. So let me go ahead and present. Sorry, folks. I'm still kind of feeling sick a little bit. You know, I'm at that part of the virus where it's like you feel like you're almost better, but you're not quite better, but you're right there towards the end of it. And that seems to be almost like the worst part of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying. You've been through the worst part of it.
I do. And it still seems the few symptoms try to just hang on for dear life. Like it doesn't want to let go.
Okay, looks like I have it up. So let's go ahead and play this footage.
Devin wants to see you in his office ASAP. All right, Bonnie. That's what you say. I just said it. I know. Okay, Kit. I shall be right back in 3 shakes of the lamb's tail. I shall miss you, Michael. What are you gonna blow him kisses across the room when before he goes in? Bonnie, come on, be serious. I am serious.
I swear, man, I did not mean to call him Devin loves kissing guys into the side of the semi that underneath the desk. I really didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, dude. Please don't hit me.
Oh, come on. That was a long time ago.
Hey, guys. You know what I just realized, Devin? Michael, good to see you too. We'll say all that stuff here in a minute, but
you notice there's an echo where I recorded this?
No.
You don't hear it? Seems like to me there's a loud echo, but look at the phone and look where he's looking. And you guys in the audience tell me if this phone doesn't look real familiar to you.
The phone looks like Fisher Price, little happy you throw down the stairs. Oh,
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. Look at it. How it has the red handle and everything. Not handle, but the receiver. It just needs a little clown face on the front, don't it?
Yeah.
have a face on it. Now, Michael, come on now. Get serious. Okay, well, Devin, you have no chairs. You got one chair. And I must suggest you get more chairs. Seriously, they got a blue nose on it. Michael, shut up. We got work to do. Now, I understand you infiltrated some kind of gang. I didn't realize there were a gang. Devin, is there something different about you? Shut up, Michael. Don't say it. Yeah, you combed your hair differently today, didn't you? Thanks for noticing, Michael. Yes, you see, I use Putt Plus and hey, wait a minute. I was just kidding. That was a fake guess. You're wearing glasses. Michael, please don't make a big deal of it. I only need them all when I'm reading certain documents. Certain documents, like, okay. Let's see you.
You can hear me sniffling even when I'm making this movie.
Even the poor action figures are all sick and all the little people.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guys.
But let's see, is anyone saying anything about the phone?
Oh, Sandy said she's watching since she can't join, but that she's wasn't feeling the greatest.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And she's got to finish doing some things before she goes on tonight. So unfortunately, she won't be able to join, but she is listening.
Well, it's too bad about Jeff, though. I was kind of wanting to talk to him about that one thing. But,
And I haven't heard anything or seen anything from Jeff, so.
Well, I mean, that's okay. It just means we get to leave early.
Right. And I know where I'm going, bed, so I can get sleep from work.
Yeah, and I gotta get some sleep from being sick.
So thank you for having me on. And thank you everyone for being here and for listening in on tonight's show. And peace and love. And you're all in my thoughts and you're all in my prayers. And I hope to see you all next week.
Well, that was a very good thing to say to everyone.
Thank you.
It was, though. But I just want to say to everyone, especially Sandy, since she's watching, I am sorry that Sandy couldn't be here. And, they have a show coming on right after this one. So you guys go on over there and see that show. Don't forget to watch it. You guys who are subscribed to her, you know who she is. Teresa, can you put their channel in the comments, please? Is Teresa still in here? Or maybe, well, whoever's got a wrench, you guys could do it. Just put it right there in the good old comments. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week with a brand new show, hopefully. And it'll be a longer show. I do apologize for the briefness of this. But honestly, we've been sick for a couple weeks now. And Amazon just started back at work, so she needs her sleep. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night. And sleep tight, and definitely don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, everybody. Sandy, I see you.
Do.
Oh, man, you beat me out.
Well, that's the end of the show. I would like to thank everybody for kindly watching, stopping by. Please do give us a like if you like this live stream. And we'll see all of you next time. For Hebrew 77, this has been Jeff Zanzibar, Sandy Diva, and Amazon Line, along with me, good old Hebrew 77, saying, we'll see all of you next Sunday. Shifty Sunday, that is. Good night, everyone. Do.